So Alvin's a really interesting town. It's a town that's in transition. It's going from being a small town for such a long time. Everybody knows it as just a small town that's kind of close to Houston. It's known for Nolan Ryan lived here and played high school ball here. And soon it's going to turn into another big suburb of the Houston area. So you're just seeing the city kind of its last few days as being just a small town. Soon it's going to be a big suburb. So a pastor friend of mine grew up here with the owner of this building, and one day I said, hey, can you take me around town and kind of give me the spiritual climate of the town? And he invited the movie theater owner, and we chatted it up, and I talked about how I worked for a movie theater for several years throughout college and even after college and stuff. And we just connected, had a good time, and then right after that, he just told John Dean and I, hey, if you want to use our movie theater, you're welcome to. And that was all he said. And our jaws hit the floor, and we just kind of were like, are you serious? And this, that, and the other. It was about a month or two later. It was like, so how much do you want us to pay to do that? And he's like, just free. To which we were like, no, please let us pay you something. But then it was still just amazing that there would be a Christian guy that would just be willing to do that for a church plant. But he believes in church planting. He comes from a church plant, and he just knows this town needs it. And so he felt like it was a calling for him and his wife to offer that. So I guess we'll call it a launch team. That's what we called it in Pearland. It's a really interesting mix because it's not what I would have predicted. I just assumed we'd have City View Pearland people and that's it, but we've got more than that, and so it's real interesting to see how it's coming together because not everybody knows each other yet, and so there's this real kind of apprehension to trust each other like we've been trusting our churches currently, and so you can just kind of see the nerves and stuff, but it's a really cool group. And I'm really excited about it. And you can just kind of see God's really brought some rock solid, strong, God-loving people our way to kind of rely on each other through this really big challenge ahead of us to try to reach lost people in this town. They seem to kind of given up on church. They don't really see the need for it. Church just seems very weak. So God's really brought a cool and interesting group of people together to really kind of hold each other up as we try to tear down those misconceptions about God's church. The thing that drives me is I can see God really wants to do this. Like just in how, even starting here, how God has pulled things together out of nowhere. Like the owner of the movie theater just offers the movie theater to us to meet at, and we have to beg him to let us pay him to do that because he wants to do it for free. These families that I never knew, but knew a guy who used to live here and said, you should meet up with Cary sometime, and they just want to automatically join our church plant. Like, you can just see God's been doing stuff that I can't stop him from doing, which is great, because I probably could screw this up if God didn't really want it to happen. So because God really wants this to happen, we might as well just get on board, or we'd just be in the way. And if I've learned anything from reading the Bible is you don't want to be in the way of God. You just want to be by his side.